I just wanted to ask you just to get us kicked off here. You talk a lot about asking better questions. And I think that ties directly to what you were saying there. That entrepreneurial mindset has a curiosity that is insatiable. How does that mindset and the idea of asking better questions fuel growth in a company and constant customer discovery?
So ask the right questions is the first stuff you learn as a budding sales guy, right? But asking the questions without actively listening to what the customer is saying, you dig your own grave after that. And most sales guys, and even leaders for that matter, they believe that by asking situation questions and problem questions, what is the size of the business? What is the head count? Tell me what your problem is. They have done their bit of discovery. But very early in my career, somebody taught me the art of spin selling, which is asking situation questions, problem identification questions, implication questions, and then need provoking questions. Now you start with the 5W1H. You start with what, when, where, and by the time you reach need provoking, you start asking how questions. Now the skill to work on is how fast, in how much time, and in how many iterations or meetings do you go from situation questions to need provoking questions. And that can only be answered if you don't cage your prospect or customer with situation problem questions. Kind of the customer knows the problem, but he will never tell you what his problem is. So you got to start jumping from what, when, who, to why, and how very fast. Now, this is the elementary basis of any discovery exercise. That's what a doctor does when he's diagnosing. Over the years, you have techniques like BANT, and then nowadays MedPick is going around the circles. They are all great organized frameworks for discovery, essentially pushing the sales guy to leverage on the skill of asking the 5W1H questions and spinning them at the right trajectory and velocity to ensure you get the information that you want. So you can ask yourself a question: have I understood the problem? More importantly, have I understood the implication of that problem on the customer's business? And only then can a need be drafted as a problem statement.